Welcome viewers. Now I'm going to explain about the first topic in the fifth unit, DSL, DSL technology and DSL benefits. And this is a DSL technology. DSL stands for Digital Subscriber Line. It is a technology used for voice communication and data communication. Using a telephone, we can communicate the voice. Using a system, we can communicate the data. And this is a home or business places, and it is connected with the central office. The cable length is maximum 5.4 kilometers or 5460 meters, and this is switching technology, central office. And the distance is limited in this technology. Dedicated line from central office to the home, so we need the separate physical connection between the home or business place to the central office, and it is asymmetric flow. The speed of this link is 1.5 megabytes per second. And explanation of digital subscriber line, you use a newly technology that used the existing telecommunication networks such as local loop telephone. So we are introducing a new technology in the existing telephone networks. It's asymmetric communication technology designed for residential user. It is not suitable for this because the data transfer speed is only 1.5, so it is not suitable for the business use, but it is used in the residential uses. And next, different types of digital subscriber line is there, that is XDSL. The X can be replaced by A, V, H and S. Based on the type, that upstreaming and downstreaming speed will be differ, and the benefits also differs. The existing local loop can be handled bandwidth up to 1.1 megahertz by removing the filter at the end of the line telephone company. The limitations of distance here. So the distance is 5.5 kilometers. So this is a drawback of the DSL. Otherwise, it is good for voice communications and residential user data communications. And DSL using DMT, discrete multi-tone modulation technique, that becomes standard for ADSL technology. And here the FDM and QAM multiplexing are used to data from analog to digital and digital. Actually, it's have the 0 to 250p channels are there. So first, so this explanation given: 0 for voice communication, channel 0 for voice, and for upstreaming 6 to 30, and 1 to 5 usually not used, and downstreaming is 31 to 255 channels. The bitrate for this ADSL is upstreaming 64 kilobytes per second to 1 Mbps, downstreaming 500 kbps to 8 Mbps. Various technology of digital subscriber line is ADSL, asymmetric DSL, ADSL light or universal ADSL or splitterless ADSL, HDSL, high bitrate DSL, and SDSL, symmetric DSL, and VDSL, very high bitrate. So these are the various technology of digital subscriber line. The ADS modem, this is convert of analog signal into digital signal. Asymmetric digital subscriber line is a type of digital subscriber line technology, a data communication technology that enables faster data communication over the copper telephone line that conventional voice band modem can be produced. So using a copper line, its transmission of data is high, and we can use it is for voice communication as well as data communication. Suppose you want to convert of analog signal into digital signal, you can use the ADSL modem. And next one is DSLAM. What is DSLAM? Digital Subscriber Line Access Multiplexer is a network distribution device that aggregate individual subscriber line into high capacity uplink. They allow for a high-speed transmission of DSL technology using a legacy copper line. So it is comparatively ADSL and DSLM. It's high speed. That's telephone company hobbies have the modem, DSL modem, so it is convert of analog signal to digital signal. Because the system can work only the digital signal, so we need the modem to conversions. Other DSL technology is symmetric digital subscriber line and a high bitrate digital subscriber line. So its speed is 1.45 Mbps and using 2 B1Q encoding up to 3.6 km. The distance of switching office to home is 3.6 kilometers using twisted pair wire for full duplex transmission. Okay, then HDSL using twisted pair, and the ADSL using copper wire, and VDSL next one very high data rate digital subscriber using a coaxial cable, copper cable or fiber optic or twisted pair cable for short distance. So VDSL technology used for 300 to 1800 short distance, and all types of cable can be used in very high rate digital subscriber using DMT with a bit rate of 50 to 55 Mbps downstream and 1.2 to 2.5 is the upstream. That is the speed of the VDSL. And HDSL, it is used as an alternative to T1 line. Encoding used by T1 line as alternate mark inversions which subscribe to attention the highest frequencies. Length limit is 1 kilometer and is required repeater longer distance which result in increase the cost. So if you are using HDL, the length maximum distance is 1 kilometer. Suppose we want to extend the distance, we can use the repeater devices that will boost the signal, and we can transmit signal in the more kilometers, but we need to devices of repeater to increase strength of the signal. And this is an SDSL. Two twisted cable are used in SDSL. It is one twisted cable versions of HDSL. It supports 768 kbps in each direction and provide full duplex symmetric communication. That is provide a symmetric communication, so it can be also be used in alternative to ADSL. And VDSL is also used to an alternative approaches similar to ADSL. It uses a coaxial fiber optic twisted pair cable for short distance. So see here, it's fiber optic for long distance, and for short distance it is using a twisted pair or copper wire. It's a VDS technology. So this is a summary and comparison of various technology, and then different characteristics, downstream rate, upstream rate, distance in feet, and whether it is using twisted pair and line code. So just you can see and can understand the various technology and then compare with the different parameters. And what is the future of DSL? It helped to meet the need of network in different scenarios like DSL. We can use the different cable also, fiber or fiber cable or the twisted pair cable or the coaxial cable. Okay, it support 3G and 4G technology. It support ISP service provider. So we can, ISP means internet service provider. So we can, that is compatible with the most of the service. So using a DSNL, we can connect our system into the internet. So ISP, internet service provider, will given a service to the telephone customers. It also support high quality telephone calls. There is an availability of app to manage the modem. So that's all about that DSL technology. Thank you.